the seats could hardly size my small bum. I'm like, what's going on? Am I not here to play? Yeah, okay. I'm not with you all, so it's your girl, Pencil Girls, and you all know already. It's always a pleasure to be here. Is this your first time on my channel? Hello, I see you and I love you already. Do not remain a stranger. Hit on the subscribe button because it's a lot going down on this channel and I'm sure you don't want to miss out on that. Yeah. So like I said, followers and every other person that has subscribed to my channel, guys, I love you so much. You're the reason I'm here and you're the reason I'll keep going on. Yeah, so guys, like I said in my previous vlog, that was my first time ever flying. Like ever since I was a child, I always imagined airplanes in the air and I'm like, oh, someday I'm gonna fly. So eventually it happened, yeah, and I've had a lot of people tell me, your tummy's gonna be so disturbed, you're gonna feel so dizzy and all. And I was like, no, this is not gonna happen to me. Oh well, with strong determination I got on the flight and it was like I didn't even experience anything. Yeah, this vlog actually is to compare my first time on a plane and my first time on a train. Guys, sometimes last year I'll drop the video. I boarded a train rather from Ibadan to Lagos, and that was an experience. I'm like, really? If a train experience is this sweet and interesting, how much more a plane experience was? okay, yeah. I want to let you know something. Only one weakness I have that me myself, everybody around me knows, is that I can be very, very unpunctual. Is there a word like that? I can be so late to places. It's terrible. I don't know how I will operate if I leave Nigeria because or should I say if I leave any African country, because yeah, in Africa we have African time. You can always give you an extra 1 hour and things like that. But outside there I heard it's not like that. How will I survive? Anyway, I'm working on that. It's one of the key things I want to work on about myself come next year, and I've already started. My friends can access to this. So my plane experience here, that day I was supposed to leave the house, like the airport was not so far from my place, so I was supposed to leave the house like, should I say an hour before the airport. Eventually I don't know what I got on doing. Time went by and so before I knew it was like I had 40 minutes to my flight time and I'm like, what the, like eventually my nieces and some of the people at home just wanted to see me off and say goodbye because I was flying out to Lagos for a friend's wedding. And so we got in the car and we were just hastening off just to make sure I don't miss my flight and all that. And as God we had the car developed some kind of fault and we just couldn't go on, and so we had to park. At this point I was boiling. Okay, what's the implication? I was supposed to pay extra fee and probably book for another flight, yeah, but I just didn't want to incur that extra cost. This is Xmas season, we have a lot to spend on and all that, so I was so tensed and I'm like, what's going to happen now? At the end of the long story short, I got to the airport. I was super late. I think it was like 10 minutes to the plane taking off, and got to this good Samaritan just saw me as I was rushing. I said to my uncle, hello uncle, you're the best. Like we were just rushing and everything, and on getting there, I don't know, God was just so merciful to me because everybody I told were like, how did you even make it? Like anything 30 minutes before your flight time, you already missed that flight, but hey, God was at work for me. Let me just say that. I'm not abusing it though. So this guy saw us and was like, are you on this plane? And I'm like, yes. So he just got my box, everything, started rushing, and people were just willing to help me. All the guys at the airport, like, I'm like, really? I'm not supposed to fly. So eventually they were like, okay, now you just have to, do all you can, hasten off just to make sure you don't miss the plane. And apparently at this point it was me, like I just had like 4 more minutes to make it inside the plane, like to be boarded. I started running, like guys, it's so painful because I have plans, like I'm gonna be flying for the first time, you get it? So I'm like, I'm gonna do TikTok videos because I've seen a lot, I'm gonna do Instagram, I'm gonna do a lot of all the social media, wahala and all that, like just unfortunately for me, let's go marine everything with lateness. I was running, there was no time to check time. So at the end of the day, I made it into the plane. I boarded 2 minutes after I boarded, the plane took off. That's to tell you how late I was. That's terrible. So my train experience, yeah, I was in Ibadan those days, I think sometime last year. I was in Ibadan, so I was like, okay, I had up like, why not do the train thing? Because I heard about it from Ibadan to Lagos. So I packed my bags, and before I knew I was at the train station. The place was tidy, was clean, was everything. It's beyond what I imagined, okay? Because I thought, it's going to be one bus, like you're into a bus, inside the bus that is just going slowly. You get, but it was tidy, it was clean, it was spacious. I think more because that train line and everything was newly renovated or something. That was just like what. It was clean, it was spacious, there was TV, there was AC, and the top it all is the person that was seated next to me. The guy was warm, friendly, everything, like we vibed all the way. I had fun, guys. And my plane experience, it wasn't funny because I've heard, let me tell you, I didn't do first class or anything. It was just normal plane. But I at least thought, it was going to be better than what I had on the train. Yes, that was my expectation. But I got there, it was just one room, one straight room that had tiny seats, and like even my small bum could hardly size, like the seats could hardly size my small bum. I'm like, what's going on? Am I not in a plane? Yeah, okay, I can't wait to do first class to somewhere. Maybe then I can do a proper comparison. But honestly, it was worth it all the same, because ordinarily I should spend the whole day on the road, from Abuja to Lagos, and all the traffic stress and all the wahala. Considering the level of insecurity in Nigeria at this time, I wouldn't advise anyone to even do that shit, because if you have your money, just do flights. It's blissful knowing that as soon the way I'm going, you don't have to sit and wake and dream and have nightmares, see people pursuing your dreams before you land in Lagos. It was just smooth. If I knew I was in Lagos, guys, it was beautiful. So like that stress, hey God. So eventually, summarily, okay, I think that I enjoyed my trip to Lagos from Ibadan better than I did with the plane trip. But I would want to say that maybe things that actually contributed to my not so much fun on the plane was the primary things that had happened. I was late, I had to rush, I was running, and people can give so much expectations of things, and you just get there and you're like, what's going on here? People told me too much. I was expecting a wow experience and all of that. Somebody said maybe it was the airline I took or something, but I will not mention heads. Yes, I will not tell you people, but I don't care. I enjoyed the train trip than the plane trip, and I don't care if there's a plane from Nigeria to America someday. I will do trade, because it was beautiful. It was spacious, it was bright, it was colorful, it was everything. Or should I say, maybe eventually when I have the first class treatment on the plane, maybe I'll come back and confess what I feel. But for now, guys, I'll do trade. Enjoy, have fun, guys. See you next time.